Hi guys, it's Sarah from Hooked on High Vibes. Hope you're all doing well. Today I want to talk about overwhelm and how it can affect us in our lives, and I'm pretty sure that there isn't anyone out there that hasn't experienced overwhelm at some point in their life. So for me it comes up with working on my business, and when you have so much to do and you've got a to-do list and you don't know how you're going to get through everything. Or it can be when you have so many different ideas that you don't know which one to go after. But it can also show up in other ways in your life. So you can be overwhelmed about anything really, any situation that's happening. And I was having that overwhelm feeling because I have so much to do on my new website and ebook, and I was starting to feel really overwhelmed. And I know that when you start to feel overwhelmed, that the body just really wants, it's like you're pushing against a wall. You really want to do something, but it's like it just feels really hard because your mind is just so overwhelmed. And I've learned from my experience is that if you just keep pushing and pushing, it just gets so hard to the point where your mind and body is like, no, I don't want to do anything, just give me a break. So I've learned that the best way to get through overwhelm is, instead of fighting through it, is to step back and be like, right, okay, I feel overwhelmed. Take a deep breath firstly. So the number one thing would be to get back in connection with yourself. So out of your mind and into your body. So overwhelm comes from the mind. So we really want to try and get that balance and that connection into our inner power really. So deep breaths is really good. Go and sit somewhere to meditate, get your crystals out, your essential oils, anything that really relaxes you, because when you're feeling overwhelmed you can also feel a bit manic and a bit stressed and just like that heavy kind of feeling. So you want to go somewhere where you can let that go. So leave what you've got to do, just leave it. Don't feel guilty, it's fine. You need to take a break and go and take that time for you. Run a bath, have a face mask, pamper yourself, go and read a book. Just take your mind away from the situation. And then when you go back to it, it might look very different. If the overwhelm is because you have so much going on in your head and you've done meditation and you feel, you're more connected with yourself, more balanced, more calm, but you still feel like there's a lot going on in your mind, then secondly, you should get out a notepad and write. And you don't even know what you're going to write, you just let the pen go and just let it out, and you'll feel so much release. So it's like a brainstorm. So if you're overwhelmed about something, you could write it in the middle, put a circle around it, and then just write all the emotions that come out from that word, situation, or anything that's really making you feel overwhelmed. Write that all out, just let it out. And those two tips should really, really, really help you through overwhelm. Take a step back, be gentle on yourself, assess the situation, work out why you are feeling overwhelmed, because there'll be something underlying it, and it's usually that we have an emotion that we haven't quite kind of got in touch with, so we need to verbalise it out on paper to release it. Or if we're just so overwhelmed because we've lost connection with ourselves and the mind's just taken over and the body and the soul is just like, oh, just slow down, give me a little bit of a break. So try those. And thirdly, another one to really help you get rid of overwhelm is go for a walk. Take yourself out into nature. It's the most relaxing thing that you can do, and you just, even if it's 5 minutes, if you don't have time for a long walk, just 5 minutes. And even if you can't do that, take yourself off to the park or into your garden or the closest bit of grass. Take your shoes off, place your feet on the earth, and just take some really deep breaths and feel the earth support you, feel that loving energy that grounds you, and imagine roots coming down through your feet into the earth and grounding you. And I like to visualize them as gold and purple because they're like my favorite colors, but you can visualize whatever colors or whatever comes to mind for you. And imagine the roots going down and then grounding you into the earth, and imagine all of that loving supporting energy coming up from the earth and into your body, and just feel really rooted and grounded. And that's also another really good way to let go of overwhelm and breathe. Okay, so if you're feeling overwhelmed today, try those 3 things. I know that I did yesterday when I was feeling overwhelmed, and I thought I need to share this with you. So I did those 3 things and I feel so much better and calmer, and I'm ready to get on with my day today. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know how it goes for you. Connect with me, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and take care. Lots of love. Bye.